Tonight on Nightwatch.
A car went off in Bayou St. John. I can hurry up and jump in a field clothing.
Come here for a second. Come here.
White shirt, don't run.
Stop, you got it. You better stop.
She has no feeling in his arm.
I'm assuming he got a laceration. We got to figure out his bleeding still.
You got a search warrant. Guy selling major dope. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, let's go, man. Police on the wall.
In the city of New Orleans, there are as many as 1,000 emergency calls every night. These are the stories of the heroes who risk their lives to answer those calls. Police officers, firefighters, and emergency medical technicians. This is Nightwatch.
You never stop learning on the Nightwatch. You learn from every call you get, from every new patient you meet. You learn from every mistake you make. And then you learn from your partners too. Maybe the most of all.
Treasury was fired at 2247, 3551. Treasury on the 5th was fired at 2248. We're waiting on code 4 on channel 1.
Oh, you're back?
I'm back.
Oh,
Back.
it's amazing how you disappear when it's time to walk.
I disappear anytime it's work involved.
When I came back from offshore, every day I had a different partner. And then they put me with Teddy regularly for about 4 or 5 months now.
All right, shut it down, Chief.
Junior,
I retired 7 years ago. Didn't want to sit at home.
oh, that boy.
What did he do to bag? I've been doing EMS part-time for 6.5 years, 7 years now.
Teddy, we got a call.
Damn, it's like an iceberg in here.
37 people on female step off of her possible correction 8.
Oh,
Look, you think she really broke her ankle, or she thinks her sprain is
no, the ones I'm going to pick up, probably 80% of them have broken. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Gavin, it's definitely,
Did she hit her head?
Okay. Okay, I need you to quit moving for me. I know it hurts, baby.
Teddy,
You.
make sure that ankle doesn't pierce through when you move it.
It's about to come through, Gavin. Don't move.
That's Teddy.
Yeah.
It's a bad fracture. You can see the bone against the skin. That's when you start getting the obstruction with the blood circulation. Want to make sure she's got a pulse.
Yeah, Gavin, I got a pulse. Give me your blue pen.
Yeah, it's open up. Hey, darling, are you allergic to anything? So you can't take morphine? Yeah. You just...
Hey, sweetie, I'm picking up your leg, okay? All right.
She's allergic to morphine.
Are you serious?
Serious.
You feel sorry for people that are allergic to certain drugs because with them having to set that ankle, you know it's going to be painful. I mean, there's no two ways about it.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Why did I come to New Orleans?
Wanted to have a good time, I guess.
I did. My foot hurts.
Have you ever had fentanyl before? Have you, you don't want no pain meds?
No.
All right, that's fine.
Oh, my foot hurts me so bad.
I can give you something for the pain.
No,
Just
don't
something.
give me.
You're hella braver than I am because if I got a broken ankle and I see it like that, I think I'd be crying, give me everything you got.
Why do you have that it turns that way? Oh,
That's just the way it broke.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
They gonna fix it.
All right, now.
She asked me why we put her foot in that position.
I can assure you, I did not put it in that position. I left it in the position which I found it.
Tonight our unit been called out to execute a high-risk warrant for narcotics. When we get that call that we have a high-risk warrant, get those butterflies in your stomach because you don't know what you're going into, but you get that adrenaline rush and you're like, man, we're going to get this dude.
That's it, that's everybody? All right, listen up. Got a search warrant for major case of narcotics. Guy selling major dope out this house. The location is known as a trap house. Trap house is known for a place where numerous dope dealers will go there and sell their crack or heroin or what have you.
The drugs in New Orleans is becoming a big problem now. It's going to lead to more violent crimes in the area, especially the distribution of crack, heroin.
The CIA advises that he carries automatic
Handgun or rifle?
handgun. They might have multiple people as well as multiple weapons.
Most houses that's dealing drugs in high volume, they keep high powerful weapons to protect either their drugs or themselves. And they will get away by any means necessary, whether they have to pull a gun out, whether they have to run, or they have to fight to get their way out of there.
We'll be making entry on the B-side location. B-side. It's real hot right there.
Most activity.
All activity on that side.
We decided to enter through the side door. We know that door is mostly used, so it's possibility it could probably be unlocked, or it's nothing that's really barricading it because there's constant traffic going in and out.
All right, man. Anybody have anything else? Oh, good? 10 minutes, baby, rolling out.
Anything can happen on the spot, bro. When you're going into a situation like that, you know your life is on the line. You know there's going to be weapons in the house.
You got 25s?
Yeah, I got mine.
When you're inside that barrier, your nerves and adrenaline is rushing.
Move out.
Everybody have their little moment where everything becomes silent. And with me, I say my prayer, and then I come back focused on what I need to do.
3220, please respond for 34S.
10-4 shoot.
Got us a little 34S over here.
Pulling out his back.
3020.
You know we have the code 4, so we know that the scene is secure. So we always watch our backs, but you know somebody is around here shooting people, so we know it's critical. Hey, boo. All right. What we got, Darryl?
Excuse me, fella.
Hey, look, man, we got you, all right? All right, man, what's your name? Jared? All right, it's gonna be all right, man. First thing I see is a lot of blood, which is typical on a gunshot, so it wasn't a big thing, but this time it's where the blood was coming from.
I'm sorry.
This guy got shot in the groin area.
I'm sorry. Don't grab me.
It's evisceration, Dan.
I feel like a little expanded hematoma, right? Cut these.
You see that the actual bullet wound missed his private part and hit his upper thigh, which a main artery runs through that. So we had to get him to the hospital as quick as possible because this guy could have bleed out at any moment.
Jerry, can you move your foot on this leg?
I can't move it at all.
Okay.
You can't move it because it hurts, and you can't move it because you
It's not
can't.
moving because I tried.
Hey, look, Jerry, man, we gotta lift. It's gonna be uncomfortable, right?
Ow! What kind of car were they in?
You know, they was walking.
Go on to your back.
Ow! Hey,
Man, it was about 4 or 5 little dudes.
what are they wearing?
They had masks on.
They tried to ride it?
You know, they just started shooting.
Look, Jerry, we're gonna pick you up, man.
1, 2, 3.
Oh!
He might have seen a fracture.
That would seem like, definitely the bomb. Knowing how much blood he lost already, he needs 2 large IVs.
Oh!
Man, he needs 5.
Don't tell me I'm dying, Mama. I'm dying. Don't tell me, please.
Give me some. Hey, man, don't move. Same thing on this side. Don't move. 1, 2, 3. Do a good check.
He's grimacing too much.
It's your thing. All right, come on, man, let's roll out. 3220, center code 3, Trauma Center. Dude, it seemed like everybody getting shot next to their jump. But you know, that's a lot from people holding a gun in their waistband, too,
And
man.
when they come out with
When
it,
they come out, right.
in close contact, they come out and they go straight at somebody and just start firing, just go straight down.
I don't know, man.
Hey, baby.
Hey, what's up, man?
Well, he was lucky because that was right. I mean, if he had got his femoral artery right there.
And even more important, if he'd have gotten,
Well,
at least the
but
2
y'all
of
is
us.
more important.
Right.
I'm thinking about his femoral artery bleeding out like that.
Yeah,
I understand what y'all thinking about.
But hey, what you need more, your female artery or your jump?
I mean,
I
I
prefer
need
my
my
female. I mean, female. Female artery.
Right, well, I want my male order.
I need
so,
my male,
right.
Talk about a what is that, Freudian slip?
Freudian slip, yeah, right.
Ten on the intel.
Minus 2.
2 people just left the residence. The SOD team has been called out to serve a high-risk warrant on a narcotics deal, who's been dealing heavy loads of heroin and crack cocaine out of his residence. But we ain't calling the people on the stairs. I'm gonna call them down. We gonna call them down. We not gonna go up there to them. Okay? Don't want to get in no fight with nobody on the stairs. Right. When executing a high-risk warrant in a populated area like that, you worried about the people that's around the area as well. In case anything happens, you don't want innocent bystanders to get hurt. Hey, fellas, when we get to St. Bernard and Claiborne, tell y'all lights. All right, guys, time to put that game face on. About to get real. No, we do. The feeling is, man, it's like riding on a roller coaster. Look, let's get it in right quick. Look, let's get in, let's get out, all right? Tag on me, tag on 3. 1, 2, 3, tag! I'm going over the game plan. What's my job? What are the people doing behind me? I think about the safety of my officers. I think about the safety of the people inside the house. So I feel like all the pressure's on me. So it's time for me to perform to the best of my abilities.
Red team leader, CP. Permission to move to target location. B-side.
Red team leader, you are clear for deployment. Over.
Red team leader, roger that.
Let's go. Our major goal is to get to that target safely by staying together,
Get tight, baby, get tight.
providing cover on all angles for our team as we move up to our target location. We'll call additional help from the task force in the districts.
Watch your step, Alan.
We'll normally use them to provide coverage for the perimeter in case somebody take off running.
Watch your step.
Hug that wall. Walk right to that door. Ready? Yes. Police with a word! Police with a word! Police with a word!
Go down, baby. Just move. Other side, stay there. Watch your step, Alan.
Ready?
Police on the ward! Police on the ward! Police on the ward! Police on the ward!
Once we started getting verbal commands for everyone to come out, the woman obeyed and came out with hands up at that point. She's handcuffed and detained by one of our team members, while the rest of us secure the apartment looking for our target.
Go to the corner, quick!
Going through every door, every closet. There's a possibility he's either waiting on us or he's hiding, so we would check everything that we think a body could fit at.
Let me see your head! Let me see your head, bro! Let me see your head! Okay, let me see your head!
Last one, once we breached the door, we saw the target, we put handcuffs on him.
Stand up. What you got?
Right here, he was behind here.
Let's go, babe. Lock him up. In and out, babe.
We got the target. Everything good.
The target is placed under arrest, and the girlfriend is detained. Once we know SWAT has done his job, we've done our job, we leave everything else to the detectives.
That was good.
Yeah, we moved good, man. And I'm glad we didn't hit that door, man. That door.
Yeah, we wouldn't have got in through the front. That was good intel, because we wouldn't have made it through the front. Y'all ready, bro?
Yeah, we good. Y'all ready?
Bro. Get on out of here.
It feels real good to know no one was hurt. That's our objective every day, is to go home the same way we left. It also feels good to know that our mission was complete to get a heavy dope dealer off the street. $32.20 right now.
Damn, you sound like agitated tonight, man. What's going on, bro?
I guess I'm on my period.
I see you be uptight. Tall, you slim, you fairly decent looking young man.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna pretend this conversation never happened.
Hey,
Because I feel like you just lost a little bit of your street cred with that one.
street cred. Got so much credit, man. She called me Walmart.
Walmart?
Right. I don't know where I was going with that one. I was thinking about people go to Walmart, they buy things, and they take it back without a receipt, and they get credit.
That is quite possibly the dumbest I ever heard in my life. There are a number of people outside.
Keely.
She's not having no asthma attack. When I got to her, she was having an anxiety attack.
Okay.
So we calmed her down. Her lung sounds are clear. Mama, what you want to do with her?
You want to go to the hospital or you going to take her home?
I want to take her to the hospital. She got chest pain.
Why you cussing me?
I heard that ass sounding over there.
I just got here.
We actually have to ask everybody. It's just a regular. No, ma'am.
For 15-year-old man?
I had people shot that didn't want to go. So it's just a question that we ask.
Take precautions with her.
That's cool. That's cool. You have mom?
Mom is this y'all need that about a mama.
Not me. Not me. That's the first time I asked you that. That's okay. She's fine.
They're not gonna do you nothing. You just got to come down. You got me out there with these people from her.
Baby, all we're going to do is give you a bumpy ride to the hospital. That's it. Keely, that lady ain't getting in my truck. She ain't coming with me. I would say we deal with emotionally upset family members every shift. My priority was to just get this girl out of that overly stimulating environment and just get her in a truck and start the calming process.
All right. So,
You can meet her at the hospital.
listen.
You're not coming in here.
Ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Come talk to me.
We're not.
Come
You can't
talk to
come.
me.
She'll explain it to you.
I'm gonna take care of it. We're gonna put some stickers on you, all right?
We're gonna have a talk.
She's not riding about her.
Are you gonna listen to me? We cannot have someone that's as upset as you are riding in the ambulance. It is our decision.
But you better let somebody else get it. One of my nephews.
I can let anybody else that's gonna be calm and they're gonna ride up in the front. Hold you. It's for everybody's safety. Got the cousin driving.
That's fine.
He's
That-
cool.
Not her.
I got it.
Not
He's cool. He's cool.
So man, roll out.
Tell me about your day. Why are you so upset? What happened with your mama? Okay, that's a good reason to be upset, sugar. There's nothing wrong with that. You just have to relax, okay? Slow your breathing down. We'll get y'all checked out at the hospital, okay?
I always thought that the other lady was her mom, so that lady's not her mom. Right. What happened?
Yeah, cancer.
Damn. Do you know what I like, though? Seeing that family stepping up, you know what I mean? For real, that's real talk right there. For sure, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your mom, okay? But as you grow up, you got to learn how to deal with things, okay? Because this isn't good for you. You got plenty of family out there that was real concerned to get you help. You need to find one of those people you can talk to regularly about your feelings. Don't hold that stuff in until it bottles up like this. In my mind, I'm thinking she doesn't need an ambulance. She doesn't need an emergency room. All she really needed was a quiet area for one of the adults around her to just hold her hand, explain the feelings that she's got to help her through that moment. That was it. We all grieve, baby. We all grieve differently.
I'm normal height.
From
No, you're under 5 feet.
you're under 5 feet.
No, I'm not. Nicholas Manning.
Just because you wear like little pumps on your shoes
No,
and
honey.
stuff.
No.
Yeah, that's like 2 or
Nothing.
3 inches.
No.
Yeah.
Do you want me to hit you?
Yeah, well.
You're trying to whip my weave off.
You got a weed?
No, it's an expression. It means that you're being real cutthroat right now. And I don't even like you anymore.
I don't believe you.
You believe me when I ninja kick you right in the belly?
You can't reset that.
Oh my god. 32, 32, say my crew, 3 in the bed. 32, 32, you should be responding. Run the Walmart. Roll the detailing road exit. Turn over, turn vehicle, unknown if anybody's trapped. San Orleans. 49 on the right from 2 lane.
Alright, we're going to an overturned vehicle.
That is definitely overturned.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, everybody's out.
Mm-hmm.
This does not look good. 62.9 on the scene. Who's in the car? She hit the firehouse. Hi. How old are you? I'm 20. What you hurting at, baby? Is this your arm? Can you feel your fingers? No. Could you please give me Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Is that the only place you're hurting? That's it? Yes. You'll be alright. We'll take care of you, alright? I promise.
She got a broken arm or they just wrapped?
I don't know. We're gonna have to unwrap it because it looks like it's wrapped with a pillow. She was the only one in the vehicle? Alright, she's got over there. She's not getting any circulation in it?
Bystanders had actually wrapped her arm with everything I think people could grab out of their vehicles, and we're not sure what's under there.
Oh, you're going to the hospital, that's all. You're going to be all right. Just relax.
Alright, we're gonna take all that off there. Can you check that arm out real quick? Can you move your fingers for us? Wiggle your fingers. I can't even see her fingers yet, so.
Are you hurting anywhere?
My arm hurts.
Okay, we're about to look at it right now.
I know, baby. I'm sorry, but I gotta get all this stuff
I'm
off
assuming
of
you
it
got a
so that-
laceration on your arm. That's why they wrapped it like that, so we got to figure out if it's bleeding still so we can stop it. That's all. That's no big deal. You remember what happened?
I was driving and I ran into the fire.
Okay. You had your seatbelt on? Okay.
I know, baby. I'm sorry, but I gotta get all this stuff
I'm
off of
assuming
it
you got
so
a
that-
laceration on your arm. That's why they wrapped it like that, so we got to figure out if it's bleeding still so we can stop it. That's all. That's no big deal.
Everything was wrapped around this lady's arm, from baby diapers to clothing to towels, anything that people could find.
You had your seatbelt on? Okay. That would be universal.
That is not in your trauma pad.
All right, so look, was your window down? Do you remember? Okay. You got a pretty good wound right there where it looks like your arm actually came out of the car and drug on the ground. Okay?
She can be a room full.
Everything's fine.
I can see just all of the adipose tissue, the muscle, the bone, everything. It is way more serious than I expected.
And she has no feeling in his arm.
Do you feel her touching your arm at all?
Yeah. Up here?
All right. Can you move your fingers?
Nick,
Support.
hold this up.
Really try. Move your fingers for me.
I can't.
Okay. So you might have a little bit of tendon damage in your arm. Okay?
Can you feel this? Yeah, no. Scratch right here.
All right. I'll hold it.
You're gonna feel a big sticker over here, then.
You also have a broken arm to the bottom left of it. That's why it hurts so bad.
It's obvious that she has several injuries, which that leads me to believe that she probably has internal injuries as well. She's a trauma code. She needs to get to the hospital as quickly as possible. 3232 code 3UH, room 4.
It's all good, boy. You're gonna be just fine.
All right, we out. Oh, that injury was
How about that
painful.
arm?
She's
She's lucky it didn't roll over
that
one more
her
time.
arm was not amputated.
Oh, I know. Oh, I
For
know.
real. I mean, she was missing chunks.
Yeah. I'd have been pissed because my tattoo would have been ruined. You know how mad I would have been? I'd be like, oh, hell no.
I
Hell
don't
no.
know, you better go find that skin.
Right, exactly.
You better go get it.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I was like, we ain't leaving until you find a hunk of skin so I can sew it back on.
And that hunk of meat. Now, Miss, you better go find that too.
Right. I'd have been pissed. That's for sure. We're going to a 66-year-old male, possibly diabetic with a low blood sugar. We'll see. Check the sugar. If he's low, we'll sweeten him up a little.
Probably one of the easiest calls. And then that's one of the calls that seem like it make a difference. That you can immediately see that difference.
Yeah, you get like instant gratification.
That and a heroin overdose.
Miracle call.
How y'all doing? Who we here for? For you? Oh, come on. How you feeling?
My sugar and my reach.
So your sugar's probably up, then, huh? Yeah. Come around the side. You think your sugar high? How high is high for you? That's high?
What did you say, what?
Do something.
Yeah, that's high. Just not what you and me used to.
Your sugar 255. Sugar's a little elevated. Blood pressure's 180 over 90. I mean, it's a little elevated.
I'm gonna start an IV on you, okay? You're gonna feel a big
Yeah, we
stick.
about to leave in a minute, bro.
His blood sugar was a little higher than our normal range is, but it wasn't overly high. We still wanted to get it checked out. So we just started an IV on him and brought him up to the hospital and get checked out.
Big stick. Man, 1, 2, 3. That's skin. Thick.
30-20, we ain't right, Troy.
They're putting me away nowhere.
Putting you away?
Yeah.
What you mean?
You know, like you in a crazy hospital.
Are you crazy?
No, I ain't crazy.
Well, why would we put you in a crazy hospital? What's that? You all right?
That's me. I'm sick. You know what I'm talking about? You know, like I'm better now. I'm mentally impatient.
Do you get anxious?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Yeah, okay. Well, just relax. No, leave that on. That's a seatbelt. Listen, you can't, we're in a moving car. You can't get up. Listen, look at me. Calm down. Let me just talk to you.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not stay on.
I'm gonna stay right here.
So this seems like a pretty routine call, and then all of a sudden he becomes very anxious.
I'm just worried. I'm
No.
just worried, Lord.
Listen. You all right? You're just getting nervous. Listen, look at me. You know what it is? You're claustrophobic. You don't like these tight spaces, okay? Look, we're almost to the hospital. Take some slow, deep breaths in your nose. Slow breath.
You taught different techniques to try to de-escalate the situation. My thing was just try to calm him. I just don't want him to get up and jump out of the moving vehicle. That's all I'm really concerned about.
Just relax. Just relax. Listen, relax. You're fine. We're pulling up at the hospital.
Hey, what's going on, my man?
He claustrophobic, I think.
All right, let me pull you out there. You all right, bro? He left the scene. Dude was all right. You know, just a routine transport. When we get to the hospital, he's actually having a legitimate panic attack. A lot of people be like, oh, he's just having an anxiety attack. But you have to actually take medication for that.
Just stay right where you at. Don't lean off and jump off.
You know where we're going?
8th and 7th. Unresponsive, fell off a ladder.
Anytime they fall off a ladder, it's never good.
Especially off a roof.
Yeah.
Second story. Wasn't even a single story.
Right about 12 feet. Is he out of it still? No, he can wait. He's talking. He's feeling everything. He's still up on the roof? Okay. We'll carry him out of spot boy.
Kind of late at night to be doing that, huh? Yeah. 3217. Give us an access that way. This guy's landed on an overhang and busted some support beams. Getting to him is going to be really difficult and very dangerous.
Hang on. Hang tight, buddy. You know your name? You know what today is? Okay. You know where you are? That's okay. That's okay.
You got any medical problems? Seizures? This guy actually may have just had a seizure off the ladder.
The patient not being able to answer our simple questions indicated to us that he could possibly have a concussion. Oh man, hang on, hang tight, buddy. You secured his neck with a C-collar, and then we had to get him on the spine board so we could safely get him off the roof.
This is about as good as it is, the right hand.
Right there? All right. How y'all want to do this?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Well, I was thinking if we slid him sideways like this, we had two guys underneath. Okay. Even just the slightest shift, you could hear the metal. We had to be pretty quick and methodical about how we got this guy down.
Hang on. Yeah, sliding to you. One wrong move, one wrong step, we could all go down. All right, you ready? Oh, man, hang on, hang tight, buddy. Watch your step, Daddy. I mean, you're coming through. Watch my step, believe me. Get the head.
Let's train him down.
Look at the roof. Be careful.
Oh, man, hang on, hang tight, buddy. Yeah, sliding to you.
The man's had a seizure and fallen off the ladder. Landed on the roof. We're stabilizing him, trying to get him off the roof safely before it collapses.
Step, Daddy. I mean, you're coming through. Watch my step, believe me. Get the head. All
right, let's train him down.
Hang on.
Look at the roof. Be careful.
Okay.
All right, let's train him down.
We won't know what the full extent of his injuries are until we get him in the back of the truck.
But we do know that he's at least fallen about 10 to 15 feet, landed on his head, and is now confused.
You fell off the roof, buddy. Are you hurting anywhere? Got a laceration on the arm.
He's got deformity right there.
Got some bruising.
Open your mouth for me. Messed up some teeth, bro.
It's the brick, though.
You don't remember falling?
No.
What do you remember? You remember nothing? You finally had a seizure off the roof. New Orleans Museum of Mass University patient report. I'm bringing a 43-year-old male fell approximately 12 feet off of a ladder onto a sheet metal roof. Got some deformity to his right chest. History of seizures. The patient doesn't remember the incident.
Take a deep breath. Deep breath. There you go. Now you're moving on the right side.
Hey, just a heads up. Just check his lung sounds. He is slightly diminished right there at that chest wall abrasion. Anytime you hear diminished lung sounds on one side or the other, you start to take into consideration that he may have popped a lung.
Yeah, we're going to see your room. What's your
Bottom of your ramp. Room 4, Teddy.
Room 4? Come on, big man.
The car went off in Bayou St. John earlier tonight, and the report was that everybody was out of the vehicle. But apparently one of the occupants is kind of unsure now. I think there was some alcohol involved, and now she's saying maybe a friend was still left in a car. The car's submerged, so at this point in time it would be a recovery, if anything. It's been over 2 hours, well over 2 hours.
They call me out because I do what's called a rapid dive rescue. And it's a rapid deployment so that when the car goes into a bayou or into the lake, I can hurry up, throw on the equipment, and jump in and search the vehicle.
This is Bayou St. John. We get a lot of cars in this bayou that go off, especially right around here. 6220, I'm on scene. Hey, guys.
What happened was the girl had told the unit, the nation came out, that she was the only one in the car. She gets to the hospital, sobers up, and says that she told her friend to swim. The thing is, the back car door was open and she was driving. So now that suspicion is, did she have somebody in that accident?
I mean, I don't have any issue going in.
But can you see in that water like that?
No, I'm not gonna. I mean, you can't see anyway. You know, even right.
It's okay. This water is all about feeling.
Our water around here, it's not nice water. It's brackish. You can't see your hand in front of your face, literally. It's been known to have alligators in it. So it's pretty creepy.
You got the water rescue bag?
6220 is going to get rescued on fire.
At this point, it's probably just a body recovery, but if there is somebody in there, you want to get them out. I wouldn't want anyone that I cared about just in a submerged vehicle for hours just because there was nobody to go check the car. It just doesn't seem right.
Be careful, Steve.
Elaine, come around the front. Just gotta go around and come around through the front.
You got something pretty sharp. Yeah.
It was shallow when I first got in. Once I got to the back part of the vehicle, I couldn't touch bottom. I knew I was going to have to dive and actually go into the vehicle to see if I felt any bodies.
Be careful, Steve.
Earlier tonight, we had a drunk driver roll her vehicle into the bayou, and initially we were told that she was the only person in the vehicle at that time. Several hours later, we received information that the driver may have, in fact, had a passenger riding with her that didn't make it out. It's pretty creepy. It's kind of scary because you don't know what you're going to grab or what's going to grab you. You hope nothing grabs you. It's pitch black. I can't see my hand in front of my face. I'm feeling around, and I feel clothing. And I don't know if there's anything else attached to that. I grab a hold of it so I can get it out of the vehicle. Thankfully, there wasn't anything attached to it.
I got all the way across the back part. I didn't feel anybody. I couldn't feel anybody up here. There's some clothes.
140, that's going to be a negative on the person inside the vehicle.
That's what I could find anyway.
In my opinion, it's not that big of a risk for us to do that because it's just something that we do.
Well, now I do have to go home and change.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I felt a lot better knowing that we did absolutely everything we could to see if there was anyone left in that vehicle, whether they be dead or alive.
Teddy! They didn't have enough candles. I'm about 72 shy. Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
I stole it from Tulane.
Well, thank you, Gavin. 90% of these people in the field are young enough to be my kids, and I get reminded of that quite a lot. Gavin, in particular, is always on my case about my age.
Look, if you multiply by 10, it works out.
So you got any birthday plans? What's y'all doing?
I don't know. She's got something planned. I know we're going to my kids' house tomorrow night for dinner. They're cooking. Dude, this has been a terrible day for diet.
Enjoy your cupcake, bruh. Call your wife. Tell her I did that.
All right, I'm good. Me and Randy, been partners for 3 years, so it's different moving on to someone else. But I knew Ride, just from being on the apartment, it worked for some reason. I'm grateful that it did.
So are you following us? Well, you half of the B team, so you got no choice but to follow the A team.
We go to bed, yeah. I just recently moved into a new district, and I'm on the task force unit. We're proactive. We try to look for the guns and drugs that's in our district. We really don't answer too many calls for service. We try to eliminate everything we can eliminate while we can.
Waiting on the call, right? Sure, bro.
Go over that by those group of guys.
So everybody all outside.
We saw a group of kids in that same block that we know criminal activity goes on. So we decided to, do a check on them. Watch white pants.
You know you all right?
Come here. Yeah.
Same white shirt, don't run. I got it.
Come here for a second. Come here. Yeah.
Same white shirt, don't run. I got it. You got it. Don't move.
Watch the other dudes. Don't move, bro.
95G. Right in it right there.
Right there. We come up on a group of individuals on routine patrol.
What else you got on? That's it?
As we approached them, one of the kids led that,
What else you got on?
I got something on me and I need to get off. He pulled up his pants and then he took off running.
Really? Really?
I guess you know him, huh?
You go to school, you go to land.
No, you don't do that before.
You graduated.
So you haven't learned. Didn't I arrest you before with this shit? You don't learn.
On apprehension, 95G.
That's you.
Drugs on in there? That was sick, bro. Hey, the bank said he arrested him a while back, so he might have a warrant. In that area there, high drugs, a lot of guns. He's not new to the game, and that's why he was pulling at his waistband to get ready to run.
You gonna get leaving caravan weapon?
While you're on the school zone.
You gonna get that again?
He like guns. This is the second time of this individual being caught with a weapon, so we're doing a real good job of cracking down on firearms in our area.
Everybody's sitting there chilling. And he pulled up his pants? I'm like, oh, Lord.
He pull up the pants, you already know.
Yeah, I already know it.
Two things you know that guy about to happen. He about to run,
Right.
and he got a gun.
And he got a gun. It's over. Still 100%, huh?
No, that's 110, bro. I keep trying to tell you, bro.
Couldn't see my feet.
How you getting show everybody up, man?
Dude, this is what I wear. Cut off shirts, cut off sleeves,
Try to show
under
everybody up.
the uniform. Always have, always will.
You paying?
I'm paying?
Yeah, you retired. You get the Social Security.
Hadn't reached that yet. My wife's waiting for that one.
It's coming.
And this is
Thank
why
you.
we live and come here. Thank you, sir. Another good weekend, man. When was it? Yesterday morning, the morning before, when I walked in, all I heard was, "Is that you?" It's like, Mom would hope it better be.
Y'all got like this perfect TV show. It's like,
She wasn't too happy when I asked her to pick us up.
hey, no, I mean, I watch it. Like you and your wife are like best friends, and then your kids love both of you, and it's like, I grew up, my parents were divorced, and like and my little brother was here, and my little sister, and we were all, and I don't want that to happen to my little girl.
You got to make the time. You got to. I'm serious.
He's been married 33 years. Says his wife's his best friend. Couldn't imagine being incompatible. And that's kind of something I'd like to emulate.
I do got a question,
I got an answer.
because I know what I'm missing now with the baby and working 345 days in a year. If I continue this for 20 years, what am I gonna?
You're gonna miss a lot. I will tell you that I don't remember how it came up, but she made the comment, "I don't have any daddy issues." And she says it's a good thing you weren't doing this when I was little.
She told you that?
Yeah. You gotta make time. That's what I've been telling you. You got to make time for the baby.
For a 3-year-old to come up to you and say, I want to see you more.
Yeah, and they know.
Yeah.
She wants you around. She's gonna want to start doing things. One day every 2 weeks ain't gonna cut it.
This job ain't easy. That's not why we wear the uniform and drive around the city all night.
You gotta draw that line in the sand, my son. You really do.
We do it because we know we make a difference. It's just important to get reminders sometimes of everything else that matters too.
You really do.
To me, being like you, old man.
Another night shift.
Night watch.